living, and it's Happy New You time. So if there's things that you said, I wish I had invested in at some point, this is going to be the one, because lots of folks always ask us, when are you going to get the Liberty Lift back? Of course, this is an item built and created by Bell & Howell. It is an absolute necessity when it comes to helping out somebody maybe who just had surgery. Maybe you have arthritis. It's just hard for you to get up from low places like the ground. I play with my kids all the time and say, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up here. But your caregivers, this is an absolute lifesaver when it comes to being able to lift. It's a lift assistant, and we finally have it back. We got it back in stock. And not only that, but it is an incredible price today. Being able to say, what would I pay to be able to help my loved one get around, get up off the couch easily without hurting myself? This is under 20 bucks today. That means on Flex, you can get it home and start using it for $10, folks. Again, Liberty Lift, it comes in 2 different colors this time. Now, that is absolutely new. I talked to Chad Allen, of course, is the brand ambassador for Bell & Howell, and he says brand new this time around. We had the blue for many years. 4 years to be exact. We've been selling them here at HSN, if you can believe that. But absolutely popular. Every single time we have them, they sell out. We have it in gray now. And regardless of the color that you get, it truly is important to mention that they do exactly the same thing. The construction, the way that it works with these solid grips that are not going to slip, will help you and your loved ones get up from wherever it is. And lightweight, you can take it with you. Chad Allen, come in here, my friend.
Hello.
He's standing by. He's like chomping at the bit. He's like, hold on, I love this.
You know, I'm gonna bring Miss Patsy in with me too. She's gonna help us today. Yeah, Patsy will have a seat next to me.
Liberty Lift.
Beautiful model. And Patsy is Mike. She can speak for herself, of course. Liberty Lift is great, 15 inches, and what it does is create an incline plane. And so when you're using it, I'm gonna demonstrate it for you in just 10 seconds here, but it definitely creates an incline plane for you and the person who's helping you, or you and the person you're helping, to take the weight off the other one. There is no stress, there is no weight when you are helping get up from the ground, or the chair, or the toilet, or the car, or anywhere, right? Because we all need help sometimes. Now, if you could do me a favor, control booth, if we could show the animation, and then I'll demo, because the animation tells a story here. It's all science. I'm not a scientist by any means, but when you lean forward, when you grab somebody, you're off balance. When you can stand upright, you are stronger and more stable than the opposite. When you lean forward, you're off balance. We all hinge at our hips. We all hinge right here. That's where we bend as a human, right? And so what you don't want to do is have your hinge in a bent position when you're trying to lift something, and that's how it works. So instead of grabbing Patsy like this to try to help Patsy out, I'm gonna use the Liberty Lift. It's 15 inches, and I'm gonna turn my back, I'm very sorry.
No,
and
it's
so
okay. Here's
the couple of things that you're looking for before you use it. Patsy's arms are straight, my arms will be straight as well. And it is very easy to use, so give your partner a countdown. I give Patsy a 3, 2, 1. I take 1 step, maybe 2 steps back, and she's right up off the couch. I felt no weight. Patsy didn't feel any weight. Yeah, okay. We'll do it one more time, because I know it's very fast. Okay. The feeling you're gonna feel is sort of like when you go to pull the fridge door open, there's a slight friction as you grab the door, but then obviously your fridge door opens all the way. You don't feel any weight. It's the same with this, because of the incline plane, the science that we're creating here. So 3, 2, 1. I take a step back, Patsy's right up. Now, Patsy has no trouble getting up off the couch. We know Patsy, she's been here a very long time. And we know Patsy's able to get up and down, so we're mimicking what it would be like for you. But what's very important that I make sure I coach Patsy on every single time is, we do not fake this. No. We do not use our own muscles or our own strength to get up and down off the ground, even though we can. We choose to only rely on the Liberty Lift to prove to you at home, there's not even enough time for me to engage my legs or my quads to get up off the ground, right? And so as you're gonna see here in this video, Emily, it doesn't matter how tall you are, how short you are, how heavy you are. Old, young, generational can gap here, right? From the grandchild to the grandparent to what I'm assuming is maybe a daughter and her dad. Right, he is 3 times her size, and she's able to get him up. Same thing here. I'm assuming maybe a daughter and a mother. She's taller, she's shorter. Maybe somebody is injured or recovering or in a wheelchair. How about getting out of the car? Yes. How about if you're pregnant? You have kids?
I do.
Oh, happy belated birthday, by the way.
Oh my gosh, thank you. And I love that you asked me that, because I might not need it now, but I could. You never know what's going to happen in your life. And as years progress, that is one thing that we know for sure, the years progress. And you might be able to use this in the coming years. Let's say you don't yet take care of your parents. You could one day. And when it comes to being able to easily lift them or take them from one place to the next, from the couch to get them up so that they can walk to the kitchen on their own, that is a freeing thing for them.
That's right.
It is a freeing thing for you, because you are not going to have to worry about whether or not you're going to hurt yourself in this process, because I think that's a lot of us thinking, oh, I'm still able-bodied, I can totally help my mom get out of the chair, I can do all the things. But why play with your health and your stability and your body that way when you can have something as easy as the Liberty Lift? It is under $20 to be able to help you, which is what it's about. This is an assistant that is truly in the design,
Now,
right?
I know you purchased one.
I did want to mention that. Thank you so much. So, Chad, I told this to him when he said we have it back. I was so excited because I said, my father-in-law recently purchased this. Now, not to put his health situation out there, but you know, it's been really hard to be able to help him since he's been going in and out of surgery. And when it comes to surgery, depending on how your body is, it can be hard to get out of a chair. And my mother-in-law, she's tiny, right? To be able to help him get out of his chair, this was an essential. And I was so, so excited to be able to get this for them.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
you can do that for anybody in your life. Do you have a loved one that you know is going to need this? I mean, it's just an investment for the future.
Yeah, and so I'm going to show you one more time with Patsy, and while I'm doing that, maybe Patsy can tell us her story, and then I'd like to try it with you, if that's
Sure.
okay.
No,
Yeah.
I love this demonstration.
Patsy, because we're running short on time, so I'm
Yeah.
going to demonstrate while Patsy tells her story, and Patsy's going to see
Okay.
my face do the 3, 2, 1 countdown, but I definitely want you to hear from Patsy as I do this. So Patsy, you tell your story, and we'll just
Okay.
practice on the way.
All right, last summer this was a necessity. I'm just like that. That's wonderful. I had some unexpected surgery, abdominal. Doctor said, get up and move. Well, that's easy to say. I could move, but I couldn't get up.
Right.
So I already had this, and my husband was able to, and I had to direct him and tell him what to do. He couldn't believe how easy it was. And it's a necessity in our home, just in case. I've got it.
And not to tattle on you, but you
Yeah.
you were telling me, and when we
Right.
first did this 4 years ago, that
Yes.
you and your husband had that rule. If
And,
one of you,
I will say this. We have this understanding. If one of us falls, it is a 911 call. We are not equipped with the strength to pick up
Right.
the dead weight of the other. So we have that. So this has been able to help us do a step before we do that.
Yeah, and the way that works, Pat, the way that it allows you to be able to help your husband or your husband to help you is because of, and we're going to practice, if that's okay, is that inclined plane I'm creating right here. It's 15 inches. It creates the inclined plane, so there is no weight on anybody. There is no weight at all. There is no straining at all. And so you're sitting there fine, arms are straight, my arms are straight. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1. I take a step back.
That's awesome.
That's what it feels like. Let's do it again. Let's do it one more time. Because the first time you're always like, whoa, that was so much
It's
easier.
Like, I'm not helping at all, which
No,
is
and
why
don't.
it was surprising the first time.
I want you to be like just dead weight right there, okay? 1, 2, 3. I just like, and you come right up. And I'm not pulling, I'm not using any arm strength.
Right.
You want to do it in the reverse? I'd like you to feel what it feels like in the
okay.
opposite way.
Okay.
Because when you do it, I don't want anybody to think like you have to have
That I
strength.
wouldn't be able
you
to
have
do
to have
this.
no strength.
Okay.
Right. So my arms are straight, your arms are straight, and
Just take a step back.
will you count down though? Because
Oh, yeah. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, and just up. Like
Yes.
I don't even have time to engage my quads or my core, nothing.
Right.
You're right. You want to do it one more time?
Because when you're in pain,
Yeah.
you can't do anything. Even maybe shift your feet to be able to get
Maybe
in the
it
right
was
position.
just a leg day and I'm sore.
There you go.
Okay, go
Ready?
ahead.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you for the countdown.
You're welcome.
You're almost floating up out of the chair.
You know
it's like
what
you're
it
holding
is?
onto a bar and that bar moves.
That's
you know?
it. Okay, so again, we're talking about it being a lift assistant, using that leverage to increase your lift potential.
Yes.
Right? I don't know if that's something that you already think about on a daily, but increasing your lift potential doesn't mean that you have to be strong to be able to use this. It literally is using like physics,
That's right.
And it's such a small device that you can take it anywhere.
That's
Have
right.
it in the car, like you said, getting out of the car can be so difficult
More than
sometimes.
one would be appropriate,
More
but do
than
me a
one.
favor when you get it home, put it in the couch cushion, put it in the recliner cushion, shove it in there next to you.
So it's always where you need
So
it.
you have it
That's
within
so
arm's
smart.
reach when you do need it, yes.
Ellen, always such a good time, and I'm glad this is back from Bell & Howell
Yes.
because it sells out every time, so make sure you get this while you can. Now, you see it says new on the screen right there. The reason being is because we have a new color, gray or blue. Grab it while you can, 886-522, is that 886 or
886.
Okay, thank you. I need glasses.
No, it's very small.
So 886-522 is the item number. Grab it while you can. Again, these are so popular. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Emily.
All right, I'm going
Thanks,
to take a
Pat.
little
Thank
walk.
you.
You should have gotten me up.
Oh, I should have.
That's okay, next time. Next time. Love that. The Liberty